Code of the Duelist was released in August 2017. This set introduced Link Monsters, a series of monsters that are summoned from the extra deck by sending face-up monsters from the field to the graveyard equal to that monster's Link rating. Notable cards in this set include Goki Suprex, Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom, Topologic Bomber Dragon, Trickstar Light Stage, and arguably one of, if not the most broken Link monster ever printed, Firewall Dragon. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. Oh, poor Gage. I mean, I don't know what else to say. What else am I supposed to do if I open 2 copies of Masterpiece? Like, it's crazy. It's so strong. But we're now entering a new era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Rule 4 Link summoning. I can't believe we're already at this point in the game. It just seems like Pendulum's just entered the game, and now we're going into Links. I mean, we only have a few months left of the progression series until we actually technically hit the end, and so we're gonna have to give it everything we got. So we've got the wheel up. Let's go ahead and spin it to see what we're going to get. Hopefully we get those tournament packs, because honestly, those tournament packs are looking mighty nice the further we go into OTS, and it looks like that's what we're opening. We are on OTS pack number 5 today, ladies and gentlemen. These packs just keep getting better and better. There are so many good generic cards in here. Let's go ahead and flip them up, see what we get. Secret Village is a pretty good side deck card. Gage would probably love to have more of this against me, but otherwise, this pack's not the best. So let's go ahead and flip up pack number 2, see if it's any better. It's almost actually identical. That's pretty annoying, but let's go ahead and add it and get to our last pack. Maybe we'll get something better. Snow's pretty good, but I think we already have a few copies of this. Tin Goldfish, I think, came in like a weird side product, so this is like maybe okay, but Ab-Zero, not the best, but there were a lot of good hits in here. We just didn't happen to get them. So let's go ahead and get it over to Gage so he can tell you all about Code of the Duelist.
I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. Masterpiece, not 1, but 2 Masterpiece has joined the fray for the progression series. I am mortified. I had to go back to the drawing board today to reassess everything on how I'm going to be able to deal with this, because he actually has Masterpiece at 2 for quite a bit. And I have no doubt, even with the new Master Rule and the new introduction of Link monsters, Alex is going to still find a way to yam that Masterpiece in the deck. But enough of the sulking over the past, let's move on to the future. Code of the Duelist, the Link monsters, that is the future, baby. The introduction of Links, August 4th, 2017, was a little bit slow, I want to say. A lot of these cards really disappointed a lot of people, especially the Link monsters. They don't look good at all. But of course, all archetypes can't have a lightning fast introduction like synchros. They gotta go through stages, you know, like XYZ monsters. They started out terrible, and they got really, really good. Same kind of thing with the Links here. We'll go through some of the more important cards as we scroll through them here. The first of the bunch is Trickstar, one of Alex and mine's, one of our favorite archetypes, actually. The Trickstars focus on doing little bits of burn damage when your opponent performs an action. Candina adds any Trickstar card from deck to hand, which includes the Light Stage. Licorice is just nuts because you could summon more than one, and then Lilybell's good. Attacks directly if it's added to hand with Candina. We are just summoning it. Gokis were also insane back in the day, but their introduction was really, really slow, dude. We got, like, the basic ones, Suprex and Twist Cobra, and with Scorpio was, like, too big for it to do anything. We also got Rematch in this set, but as for the introduction of Link monsters, nobody really was able to do much with them. However, a few sets down the line, it starts to become one of the best archetypes in the game. Some World Chalice cards that really never did anything. They had one broken synchro monster in a later set, Ib, which would utilize a card like World Chalice Guard Dragon, but until then, really no competitive play seen there. The Link monsters, baby, the first of the bunch here. Firewall Dragon was as broken as it was on release. However, on release, nobody really wanted to play it because there really wasn't ways to make these Link monsters reliably. 4 monsters to make Firewall Dragon and still having to utilize additional monsters to be able to trigger its effect was just a little bit too much for people to handle. Topologic Bomber Dragon is also one of my favorite to this date. Was released in this set too, another one that was just a little bit too difficult to get off and trigger. Other than that, all the other ones are really bad, dude. There's literally a vanilla one here, Link 3 Gaia Saber. That was a secret rare. Ningirsu was pretty good. Not back then, though, because you had to summon multiple Link monsters to make it. And then Mrs. Radiant was actually important for the Zodiac decks back in the day, as they were still trying to struggle to find a way with the new Master Rule to be competitive. Light Stage is limited. Still don't know why it is. And Rematch is really, really good. Other than that, what else we got here? Spellbook of Knowledge is pretty neat. And of course, you got the other Trickstar stuff like Reincarnation here. There's one other broken trap that I'd like to talk about. That is more chances at additional spell trap removal that I will inevitably not get. That is Heavy Storm Duster. Target 2 spells traps on the field, destroy them. Cannot conduct the battle phase, but who cares? It is a trap card. I'm activating it on Alex's turn. Really cool card. The Vendreads never did too much, and the FAs never did too much unless it was in Duel Links. Alright, enough stolen for time here. We got to open our pity pack for the day. We are opening one OTS pack 5 today. Let's see what we can get from it. Anything crazy? A Fairy Tale Sleeper, another Luna, we already have 3, and a Venus. Nothing too crazy, but I will add it to the collection. No problemo. Right, on to the Piece de Resistance, 24 packs of Code of the Duelist, baby. We have entered the Link era. Super excited to see what we can pull from today. Let's see if we get lucky.
This is so crazy. So we're right here when you're looking at the pack opener website, and the end is just right down here. And it may seem like that's very far away, but the pack opening website actually has a lot of the side sets in here as well as you go through. So if you remove all those, we're not too far away, ladies and gentlemen. So that's really exciting. But 24 packs of Code of the Duelist. Let's see what we're going to get in pack number 1. Not the best. So there's a Goki Great Ogre. The Goki's debut in this set, and that's actually a very playable archetype by Progression Series standards. Fairly low rarity, although there are a few cards at like rare and super rare, which we are guaranteed one of in every pack. And so I would like to get play sets of most of those, because the further we get along and once we get to some of the absolutely crazy cards in Goki, that could make that actually a viable strategy. I would love to pick up a Trickstar core, but with both Candina and Light Stage being ultra rare, Trickstar Reincarnation's a secret. Don't think that's going to happen. This is actually going to be a difficult episode for me, because now that we're under Master Rule 4, pendulums take a very significant nerf, because now you actually need link markers in order to pendulum summon. I can't just spam 5 monsters on the field at will every turn, and Gage was playing Paleo, and honestly, Paleo was still very playable under Master Rule 4, because it doesn't really go into the extra deck all that much, so he could come with the same deck. I think I might have to rethink everything entirely. Let's hope we can get something good out of Code of the Duelist to maybe help us figure out what the best decision is. Flipping up pack number 3. Okay, there's Goki Twist Cobra. I did say I wanted the Goki playsets. Blind Obliteration is also a very interesting board wipe. This was played back in Zodiac format because people were just desperate for any half-decent board wipe. And so this card's playable. I don't know if we will play it, but it's not bad. Oh, thank God we got this super rare in the form of Mrs. Radiant. Back in the day, this was one of the most important Link monsters to be released because Zodiac was one of the best decks and it was Earth attributed. And so Mrs. Radiant giving you those arrows to be able to continue your plays was crucial. This was a very, very powerful card, even though by today's standards, it may not look like much, but depending on what strategies we're playing, if we have an Earth-focused deck, this is definitely going to go in. Oh, yes, there we go. Back to the front. This is actually another Monster Reborn. Target a monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense. This is kind of like Oasis of Dragon Souls, except I actually pulled a copy of it. All right, and a second back to the front, back to back. Also, Ib is not a bad card either, and Orbital Hydrolander is a card I should also consider, because if we play some sort of Hydrolander style deck, this card is incredibly powerful, and a lot of people actually used to build around it back in the day. Well, there's our first ultra rare, ladies and gentlemen, and it is not a very good one. Castle Link is a card we will definitely not be playing. Galaxy Worm's not a bad card. It allows you just to get another monster onto the field to be able to go into either a Link summon, maybe a rank 3 play, but I don't know if we're going to be able to really facilitate that. Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom is a very ban-worthy card, but for Progression Series standards, I don't even know if we can really abuse this whatsoever. Break Off Trap Hole, it's interesting, but I don't think it's going to see play.
Pack number 1, flip them up. Of course, just the Goki introduction here. I am looking to get a couple of these for later on down the line, as I think Goki gets good with later sets. Most of the stuff is in low rarity, including the Link monsters. However, again, at the very start, they're not looking good. Wow, secret rare Trickstar Reincarnation. Don't have any Droll and Lockbirds to be able to pair with it to be able to dump Alex's hand there. But still, really sick pickup, actually. I love these Trickstars back in the day, man. Back to the front. Wait, that's a really good rare. That's not bad, dude. It's been a while since we have actually generic cards like this given to us. Could you imagine back in the day we were actually struggling to find a Call of the Haunted Dragon or Monster Reborn, but look at us now. We're getting it essentially for free. Wow, that's a second reincarnation. Give me double Candina and a Light Stage too, just for good measure. First Twist Cobra of the bunch. That's like my third Rescorpio. Again, getting a good Goki pull. I think I got 2 rematches in earlier packs here, which is good. I like to see it.
Okay, Goki Rematch is a pretty important card if we do want to play Goki, but we haven't seen a single copy of Suprex yet, 10 packs in. Oh boy, we're gonna have our work cut out for us there. You know, 3 copies of Back to the Front. I really can't complain because Monster Reborn has just been something that has been lacking in the progression series for quite some time. It doesn't seem like the most powerful card, but I mean, just being able to bring monsters back, especially if they have very powerful effects, this card's very strong. And so I really want to find a way to play this, but it just has to be in the right deck. Well, I did say I want to play Trickstar. There's a Licorice. I do need Candinas and Light Stages though, but I guess that is important too. We need at least 2 of this if we wanted to play it. All right, there's a Suprex, but I mean, we're 2/3 of the way through the opening. We would need at least 1 more and ideally 2 copies. Second Licorice though, that's pretty funny.
Yes. That's what I like to see, dude. A heavy Storm Duster, spell and trap removal that is much, much needed. I'm happy I was able to pick that up. Still behind the curve on this, and I'm sure Alex is going to get 1 or 2 for himself, but it's just nice to have it. That is Poopy, Punishment Poopy Dragon, but a Goki Suprex, way better of a rare there. Wow, that's like my 3rd secret already. Lumina, Lights Worn Shaman, not too good. I don't really actually play any Lights Worn cards, but it's a cool secret nonetheless. Again, the holos keep coming. World Chalice Guard Dragon saw some fringe play with Ib when that comes out. If we can actually get a package for Ib to work with, that's not even that bad. Now that we have this, it's actually feasible. There were some really dope combos you were able to do with an Ib. Now that I have this, it's actually pretty plausible for us. It's dope. Really good pickup. That's a second one, back to back too. Whatever, we'll take it, no problem. There we go, cool 2 Link monsters here, Mrs. Radiant, and then Imduck is actually playable for our deck we're playing today, but I'm gonna keep it a secret for now. Not actually really incredible Link monsters, this just happens to be useful for us, but this was good back in the day because, again, Zodiacs needed a Link monster to still utilize a card like Zodiac Shakanine, which was now pretty much nerfed with the fact that the new Master Rule existed. Useless ultra rare, bro, so bad, man. Right, coming on the last few packs here, I think I have 1 Suprex. I'm looking to get a few more, actually, if I can. Those aren't any of them here, but altogether I can't complain. We're actually not pretty bad for the pulls here. Trickstar Light Stage, as dope as that card is, bro. Didn't get any Licorices, no Candinas. Definitely can't even try this bad boy out. Samurai Skull is actually a pretty good zombie monster there too, but nothing to consider right here. Another Twist Cobra. Can I get at least 1 more Suprex in the close here? I cannot. Altogether, for Code of the Duelist opening, I really don't know what I expected. I ended up getting a couple Trickstar cards that I'm not going to be able to do anything with. That's about it. A couple Goki cards with 1 Suprex. Fuck it, let's see what we can do.
Ooh, there's a Trickstar Holly Angel in the ultra rare slot. Again, we haven't seen a single Candina or Light Stage at this point, and Holly Angel is one of the more expendable pieces for the Trickstar archetype. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but it's still nice to see. Oh my god. Well, there's a secret rare. It's not Firewall Dragon, unfortunately. Gage has probably pulled 3 Firewall Dragons at this point. There is Vendread Reorigin. We are not playing Vendread because we don't have the pieces for it, so this card is utterly useless. Lee, the World Chalice Fairy in the ultra rare slot. World Chalice is a really nice archetype, but again, I don't know if we're really going to have the pieces for all of this. This is a nice card, though, I will say. Well, there's the Light Stage I was looking for, but unfortunately, only 3 packs left unless we get exactly like Light Stage, Candina. I don't think it's going to happen. And even then, we still don't have Reincarnation. But this is cool. This does get limited eventually, but we don't even have the Candina. I guess, like, we don't even have Dragoon either. What am I talking about? I was thinking, oh yeah, we can use this for Dragoon. We don't have any of the pieces for that. So it's cool to see, but I don't think we're going to be playing it. All right, you guys, so only a few packs left. Let's go ahead and flip them up, see if we get anything good. Second Goki rematch, but I think we only have 1 Suprex, so don't think Goki is on the table, at least for us. Gage might have better luck than us. Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion is a really nice rank 4 if we were actually still playing Pendulum, but we need like Dark Pendulum specifically, I believe. Very strong card, but very specific in the type of deck it needs to be played in. Last pack, can we get a Firewall? Third Mrs. Radiant. I guess it's not the end of the world if we're playing anything Earth focused. Overall, I mean, not too bad. I did get 3 copies of Back to the Front. I even got 2 copies of Blind Obliteration as well, so those are pretty good cards for the future. Everything else, for a set that introduced a brand new mechanic, I think it was pretty good by constructed standards, but for a progression series, not really the best. So let's go and load up Dueling Book. We have a lot of work to do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, new Master Rule, however, not that new of a strategy. We're sticking with Paleozoic because it was and it still is a really safe choice after the new Master Rule kicks in effect. Even though we only have 1 extra deck monster zone, the most we're going to be able to go into is Opabinia, Animal Chaos. And even if we could just go into Animal Chaos and not make Opabinia, I'm still going to feel super safe just putting that in the extra monster zone. Have a whole bunch of outs to Masterpiece in the main deck, as again, I have no doubt Alex is going to try to double back on it. Luna plus the Kaijus here, pretty simple of way to deal with it in the interrupted Kaiju Slumber. Cool interaction with Luna is that if we have DeFi on the board, Luna's always going to be able to resolve because Alex has to send from the deck or extra deck to the graveyard to be able to negate the effect. But the thing is, I don't think Alex is going to be able to main any Kaijus or anything to be able to stop this Luna. So bouncing back a Kaiju after slapping it on top of Masterpiece makes an easy clean out. Have a whole bunch of just consistency cards here in the trap lineup. A whole bunch of the Paleozoics. This Phantom Knights of Lost Vambrace just pretty much is another level 2 that will also sink a monster by 600 attack. A little more proactive than actually having to use the Paleozoics from grave. We can just activate the Lost Vambrace and also chain one of the Paleozoics. That's 2 level 2s right off the bat, and we can make like Opabinia. Threatening Roar actually is a pretty good card to keep the monsters on board. If we can keep the Paleos on board, we're going to be able to use them for the XYZ material, and the Needlebug Nest is just to load up the graveyard as well. If we get the Snow searching off a Luna, or Luna can just search Luna, we get a Snow in rotation. Having just one in rotation is not a bad idea. Side deck is actually pretty catered towards Dynomist again. Alex has been saying he's off Dynomist, and I don't know whether to believe him or not, because the deck is severely hindered with the new Master Rule, but it still is definitely playable. And having cards like Dynomist Howling in charge, I think it is one of the best decks to slot Masterpiece in. I won't be surprised if Alex double backs on his own strategy of Dynomist there, so I have to side the System Downs and the Fairy Winds, as well as the new Heavy Storm Duster, plug it in there. Lost Winds, Dust Shoot, Confi, some other just generically good stuff into the side deck here. Imduck is actually going to be the first Link summon of the series, bro. Using a normal monster that's not a token, aka Alien the Paleos. If Alex doesn't respect zones, and I put this one in an extra deck monster zone that's pointing to one of his monsters, it essentially becomes an ally of Justice, Catastor. Good in niche circumstances, but again, the entire extra deck is that way anyways. I think we're ready today. I'm actually feeling really confident with my play on Paleozoic. Hopefully I can hone it in today against something that's not Dynomist and maybe clobber Alex. Let's see what he's up to. We'll see if this deck can bring us to victory here.
Okay. I'm going to have some explaining to do with this one. So I was thinking about going into Master Rule 4, what the best approach would be, right? Obviously, I can't play any of my Pendulum-based decks I've played in the past because they're significantly weaker. I'd only be able to Pendulum summon one monster at a time because I don't have any generic links to be able to give me more zones. So that takes out Dynomist as well as Ignite, I guess, by extension. And then when you think about some of the other decks I've been playing, they're very extra deck focused, right? We have like the rank 4 spam deck. We have like Shaddoll and like other sorts of decks like that. I was able to get a few monsters onto the field at once, but you know, they weren't like the best. They were kind of okay. And then I thought going Gravekeeper, because if Gage decides to play Paleo, I can actually just kind of sit on Necro Valley and it would be very difficult for him to actually win that way. But I feel like Gravekeeper doesn't put up a fast enough clock and you have to play very defensively with that deck just because of the way it's oriented. So instead, I thought to myself, why don't we play Blackwing and incorporate Masterpiece into the deck as well? If you guys didn't already hate me enough as is, this will probably cement that when I'm combining Kalut with Masterpiece. But I do have some logic here, and so this probably isn't the right decision. I'm going to be completely honest, and when Gage rolls up with a completely different deck, this is going to be very funny. But I have a hunch he's going to want to play Paleo again just because he doesn't really lose all that much, and Paleo's incredibly strong. I think he just didn't really have outs to Masterpiece. And one of the things I also wanted to avoid from preventing me from playing a deck like, let's say, Batlin Boxer once more, is that the Kaijus exist. And with the Kaijus being present, he's going to have outs to Masterpiece this time. And so instead of having a bunch of cards that consolidate into one card, I wanted to do the opposite and do a much wider strategy, which is what Blackwing is capable of doing by putting multiple different threats on the field. So I figured it was kind of like the opposite plan for dealing with Masterpiece was to go wide. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I couldn't go wide with Pendulum summoning anymore. So this is the deck we're bringing to the duel. So card by card, 2 Blizzard, great for recovery, 3 Bora, fantastic for piercing and swarming, 2 Gale, being able to cut monsters down to size, 3 Kalut just to make Gage cry every single time. Gale's actually or it's actually at 3 now, but I'm actually able to play 2 copies of it, which is pretty nice. We have 3 copies of Shura, 1 Sirocco. I am aiming to go first, but I am siding a second one. 3 DD Crow. This is another reason I wanted to play this deck because it actually just synergizes very well with the deck already. And being able to interrupt Paleos by pitching this to grave to like banish another card and stop the chains, I actually really like that. And plus there's just other good reasons to have this card because I can like banish it off a lure, so that's pretty nice. We have the Maxi and of course the 2 Masterpiece, because guess what? Black Whirlwind is a continuous spell card. We're also playing a few other continuous traps to facilitate that as well, so we can get some value out of this. Then we can summon Masterpiece and we're probably just going to win from there. For the spells, we have Allure of Darkness, triple Black Whirlwind, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, Pot of Greed, Regeki, and Snatch Steal. And for the traps, Compulse, 2 Fiendish Chain, Gain, 3 Icarus Attack, 2 Summon Limit, and Torrential Tribute. You've seen most of these cards, if not all of them by this point, so I don't really have to explain them. I wanted to play a more generic, just good stuff version of Blackwing instead of tailoring it specifically for Paleozoic, because if he ends up not playing Paleozoic, a lot of those cards could be very dead, and so that's where the sideboard is going to come in. For the sideboard, we do have the second Sirocco for when we go second. Denko Sekka, I forgot I have this. This card can just shit on Paleozoic, as well as Jinzo. These are both cards that can just absolutely ruin both of these strategies, and so I figured we'd sideboard them in if we see Gages on it. We are also siding 3 Gravekeeper's Commandant and 3 Necro Valley, because Necro Valley being face up means Gage cannot get any of these Paleos back to the board, so this can seal him out entirely. Now, does have Olenoids, and he does have Dinomischus, so he has outs to it, but at the very least, he can't even get value off of them while Necro Valley's up, so he's gonna have to remove it, then have more traps to follow it up. If he just doesn't have the outs to this card, I mean, this is gonna be a nightmare for him to have to work against. We have a Lightning Vortex just as another board wipe, 2 Twin Twisters for more spell and trap removal. Once we can confirm that he is on that deck, we can sub out a lot of cards appropriately. 2 Gozen, I don't know if he's gonna go Paleo, and Gozen's just a pretty decent card all around. Between this and Rivalry, I like Gozen a little bit better, gives me some better extra deck options that are within the Dark attribute, so I decided to have this, as well as Imperial Order if Gage decided to play something else different, and then the extra deck, just a bunch of just generic good stuff synchros that we've had up until this point. We can synchro in this deck. Are we going to? Probably not, but they're there if we need them, and the same thing goes for the extra deck, just a ton of other just good monsters that we have access to. So guys, I have no idea how this one's gonna go. I wanted to do something very fun and something that Gage is 100% not going to expect going to this episode. When he sees a Shura or a Bora hit the field, he is going to fucking scream. So this is going to be hysterical. I cannot wait to see how it goes. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, happy Master Rule 4 day. A very special time in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. I can't believe we're already here, bro.
I can't believe it either, man. It felt like just yesterday we were still in the DM era, bro. And then now here we are all the way at Lynx, dude.
Just fast forwarding so fast. And I mean, there's only a few months left realistically until we actually like meet up with the current sets for Yu-Gi-Oh! Which is crazy, right? It's crazy. But Master Rule 4 was a very big change for Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of people actually didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like Master Rule 3 either for different reasons, but Master Rule 4 had its own set of problems, don't you think?
Yeah, Master Rule 4 was really not well received because of the fact that actually, if you look at it objectively, like it forced everybody to play Lynx if they wanted to play the game, or you had to play a deck that just didn't use them at all. And a lot of people really didn't like that because a lot of people that I talked to back then when they just started playing, they really didn't want to adjust to the new mechanic and everything. And I feel like a lot of people always do that, but then again, people come around and they realize it's not that bad, right? Like,
yeah, for sure. And I remember too when Master Rule 4 first came out, how happy I was that Mrs. Radiant was in it, so that Zodiac was still playable.
I explained that, dude. I said like Mrs. Radiant was very important for this reason.
Yep. Like imagine if we got like Miss Starboy first, or like something like that.
Actually,
right? Like that would have changed Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever just by that one card being a different attribute.
Actually, it didn't take us too long to get Miss Starboy because it was in I was checking this out. It was in the Code of the Duel Special Edition.
That's true. Yeah, That's true. So it didn't take too long, but yeah, I was always of the belief that they should have just given us like all of the attribute Mrs. Radiance cards, like all in Code of the Duelist, not 100%. One at a time. I think that would have helped like ease people into Lynx a little bit more, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? You ready, buddy? I think we should just get down to playing.
I am ready.
All right, let's go ahead and shout out the patron. It is Knock Cards. Thank you for the support. Let's see if we can beat Gage. Damn it! All right, looks like we're not winning. All right, what are you gonna do, buddy?
I'm gonna go first this time around.
40!
New Master Rule. Well, we're back down to 40. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, that's interesting. Now, to be fair, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, grass is limited now.
It is,
isn't it?
Yes, grass has gone to 1. So I mean,
so that matters.
It does. I mean, even just like having my chances to see grass, I felt like it wasn't worth it. So sticking with the 40, the most consistent choice, I think it's best here.
All right, well, good luck. Let's see if it pans out well for you.
Good luck, Duelist. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to set 2 cards, and I'm just going to end my turn. Go ahead, man.
All right, starting with a set 2 doesn't exactly instill a lot of confidence in me, but I guess we'll see what you're up to. I'll draw. Anything in standby.
Nothing in standby. You're good to go.
Okay, we'll go to main phase 1. And I want to proceed here. I'll start by firing an Allure of Darkness.
Interesting. Yes, you can draw those 2 cards. No problem.
I will. Thank you.
I guess I get to get a peek here.
Oh, you're going to get a peek. And I think you're going to shit when you see what's coming. No. I am going to banish Blackwing Shura the Blue.
Bro, the viewers are not going to be happy with this one. Oh my god, bro, the birds are back. Black Woo!
The birds are back, baby. The birds are back. Speaking of which, I have another Shura anyway,
yep.
so is that fine?
That is a-okay here.
Let's attempt to hit for 18.
All right, give me a second here. When you attack, I am going to activate Paleozoic Canadia.
I had a feeling, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you could flip it down.
Not bad, not bad. Book of Moon.
Gets one of them in the grave. Yeah, Book of Moon's still pretty good regardless of what master rule you're in. Okay, so we'll get this flipped down. Dueling Book is such a fantastic platform to use. We'll go to main phase 2 then, and I think I'm just going to set a few cards face down of my own. I liked your play so much, and we will just pass it over.
All right, Duelist. During the end phase, I actually do have something I'm going to do. I am going to activate Needlebug Nest.
Gonna mill the 5.
I am going to chain Paleozoic Canadia in the graveyard there, and I'm going to mill 5 cards.
That's fine.
Give me some good hits, baby. Ooh.
On the main deck.
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. All right, I'm gonna summon the Canadia.
Sure, Canadia's fine.
I'm gonna draw for turn.
All right, see what you got.
Stand by main. How much defense does this Shura have?
1,200, idiot. Let's see it over.
Shut the fuck up, you idiot. Oh man, just perfect amount here. You know what, Alex? I feel like you got 100% have an Icarus attack back there. I'm getting flashbacks already, bro.
You're getting the flashbacks.
I'm
huh?
so
Why do you
scared.
say that?
I'm so scared to commit anything now because I know you're just gonna Icarus attack my whole life savings. Honestly, bro, better have it. I'm gonna set 3 cards here. That is a play. All right, check this out. I respect that so much. I'm gonna tribute it off. Alex,
you have a kite.
I'm gonna give you. It's big, but I'm gonna give you this because I think I can manage it. But I can't manage an end phase Icarus attack here.
Oh my god. Yeah, sure. I'll take a kaiju. It does go in attack for the record.
Oh, it does. Well, excuse me. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Like it matters that much. If you have like another Canadian, it's gonna get set anyway.
All right. I'm just gonna end the turn there.
The respect for the Icarus attack. Okay. I'll draw them, buddy. Anything in standby?
Nope. Standby's okay.
Okay, we'll go to main 1. Really wanted to dodge Icarus. Now I'm curious what like you're up to that you wanted to preserve so badly. Obviously, you've got some Paleos in grave. Like, I get that. You want to make sure that those are all going to be fine. I mean, I could just attack. This thing is colossal. 3,300
Oh, he's
attack.
fucking big. He is big.
Yeah, he's big. I mean, you're on the big ones, too. You're on the Jizukudus. You're on this. I mean, you're probably playing, like, Kaiju Slumber, too, for all I know. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out a Gale.
Yeah, Gale is fine.
Let's go to battle.
Okay, when you enter the battle phase, on the start step, I'm going to activate Threatening Roar.
Sure. So can't declare an attack.
Do you have anything in response?
Do I? That's the question. If I have a response, I can cut you off a Paleo. Is it worth it, though? Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get your Paleo.
Yeah, and I'll chain a Paleo here, so I'll get all the 90s. And it resolves. All right, good to go.
All right. Yeah. So we'll go to main 2. That's a way to survive a hit. You got me there. I guess I'll just set another card, and I will pass it to you.
All right, during the end phase, I'm going to activate the Phantom Knights of Lost Vambrace.
Okay.
You probably don't know what this shit does.
I probably have never seen this card in my life.
Yeah, so all this thing is doing is it's going to summon itself, and one of your monsters is going to lose 600 attack, okay?
Okay, who are you going to make lose 600
I'm going to
attack?
make the Lightning Strike Kaiju lose 600 attack here.
Okay,
and it summons itself as a level 2, and it can't be destroyed by battle for the rest of this turn, even though the turn's already over.
Interesting. So this is just a way for you to get another card out onto the field, huh? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So then I imagine you're going to chain your other Olenoids in grave here.
I am not, because I don't want to come in another monster there, but I am just going to special summon this, and this is going to lose 600.
Okay, so he's down to 27. Still big. Still very big.
Okay, good to go.
All good. Go ahead, buddy.
Draw. Standby phase, main phase. Do you have anything?
All good.
Perfect. I'm going to take my 3 dudes here. I'm going to slap them on top of each other.
Sounds good.
And we got to go to the extra deck monster zone here, Alex. How about that?
Oh, the first extra monster zone summon of the progression series.
It's going to be Anomalocaris.
Okay. Thinking here. Anomalocaris, 1 card set. Still have an Olenoids in grave. Now let me ask you, is that 600 attack loss permanent, or is it only as long as the Vambrace was on the field?
I'm pretty sure it was only until the end of the turn.
These effects last until the end of this turn.
Yes,
okay.
and it's level 2.
So right, and so he'll go back by the next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's already back actually.
Right. Oh, okay. So we can just get rid of this. That was just so you could get another dude on the field.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fine. Okay. Cool stuff. Let's go ahead. This is probably as good as an opportunity as ever to fire this. Let's fire the Icarus attack.
Okay.
So we're gonna tribute the Gale, target your 2 cards.
Okay. In response to Icarus attack, I will chain the Oleanites in my graveyard.
That's fine.
And then I will actually chain Anemalicaris here.
It is a quick effect. Yep.
Target this face down.
Sure.
And then any response, or am I good?
You're good. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to chain a Fiendish Chain on the Lightning Strike Kaiju, and I'm going to chain the Canadia I just detached.
So the end result here is you're gonna have 2 kaijus. Two kaijus.
I wish, yeah.
I bet you wish. I bet you would. 2 paleos, excuse me. Yeah, all this is fine.
Okay.
So chain resolves. You get Canadia. This was just a second Icarus attack.
Okay.
And then Fiendish Chain's gonna go, and then you get your Olenoids, and that's it.
Yep, we're good to go. All right, Alex.
Fiendish Chain's gone.
Oh, it is
because
gone,
Icarus
yes.
attack destroyed it.
Yes, you're
Yep.
right. All right, I'll overlay these 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'll throw them into Opabinia in the extra monster zone again.
In the extra monster zone, don't forget, sir.
go.
I'm gonna Book of Moon your Opabinia.
Ooh, yeah, that's fine. That's all right. Are you ready for this, Alex? I bet you're not ready for this tech, bro. I'm gonna normal. I swear, if you have this in your main deck, though, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna normal summon Fairy Tale Luna, and I'm gonna activate Luna.
Shit! Oh god, yeah, okay,
Dope.
sure.
Luna, I'm gonna pick up a second Luna from the deck here.
Yeah.
All right, so this is why this card's so cool, man. I'm gonna activate Luna, and I'm gonna target the Lightning Strike Kaiju. Unless you have one in your deck, bro, they're both going to my hand.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it bounces both of them, so I mean, it's not, the best, but it does give you this back, which is pretty sick.
That's pretty broken.
And it's follow-up, yeah,
All
sure.
right, and I just got to face down Opabinia, but he can sit there. He's doing all right. It's your turn, man.
We got to do something about it. We have to do something about it, and it's God, Luna is such a good card.
It is,
too.
dude. And now I have that
Christ.
lock for the rest of the game, too. Good luck committing anything.
Right. That's like what's so scary. Anytime I try to commit anything, I'm just going to be like staring Luna down. It's like, all right, well, what are you going to do about it? Okay. I mean, I know what you have, and I gotta fight through it somehow, so let's do it. I will bring out Blizzard.
Yep, Blizzard's good.
Blizzard, bring back Shura.
Yep.
We'll sync up here, because don't really have much of a choice if I want to clear Opabinia, because I don't want that getting out of hand. We'll bring out Goyo.
Goyo Guardian! Yes, okay.
Haven't seen the boy in a while. Excuse me. Extra monster
Yes,
zone.
I
Hold
cannot
on.
forget about that one.
Hold on. We will attack.
All right.
Unlike it, though, since it's being resurrected from the graveyard, I will take your Opabinia.
You can have him.
It's not the best card, but at the very least, it's a 2400 defender.
Alex, you get to summon this to the main monster zone.
I do.
Whoa,
Crazy.
dude.
Wow. And it's nuts. Actually, now that I think about it, do I even want to activate this? This may not even be that good, because you could just like Luna
Bounce it back, right?
That's
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, that sounds kind of shitty, actually.
Well, actually, I can't because it's unaffected by other monster effects. So.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Well, in that case,
I'll
then
help
we're
you
fine.
out
Okay.
there. I'll let you know.
I'll pass the
All
turn.
right.
Yeah.
I'll draw.
I'll pass
for
the turn.
Stand by main. All right. Well, I guess we'll go round 2. I will normal the Luna.
Sure.
And I'll activate Luna.
Okay. What are you gonna? Oh, you have to target the Goyo. Yep. So.
Oh wait, no,
you
I'm
got
adding the
extra.
hand. Not yet. I'm doing that.
Oh, you're adding a
man.
Luna first. Sorry.
I'm not adding a Luna. I'm adding a Snow to hand here.
Or adding Snow, even more gross.
Yeah,
All right, that's
it's,
fine.
It's just as good. And then actually, I'll give you the Kaiju again over your Goyo.
Okay.
And then,
I mean, I only have one Goyo.
yeah, I know that's the thing. I'm like, get rid of it so you don't have our Blizzard card. But the funny thing is here is like Luna's a quick effect, so I'm trying to decide like if I actually just wait.
Yeah. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I don't have to do anything really. And the shameful thing is that Paleozoic Opabinia is huge, bro. It's big.
Yeah, right. It's 2400.
Right. I guess I'll just I'll pass it to you with the Luna on the board here.
Okay. I'll draw. I'm gonna stand by main, and well, you're gonna regret that decision. I'm gonna tribute both monsters for masterpiece.
I don't know what to say. What the? Dude, what the fuck is
Battle Band!
Oh, there goes my Kaiju! Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? Eat my entire ass, bro. Oh, man.
Okay, you should feel good because it's a monster. It's only monster immune. Any trap card kills this, so it's not that.
All right, okay. Luna's dead.
Okay, I know your hand is Snow, Luna, and one other unknown. Go ahead, buddy. I think you're still in a pretty good position. All things
Yeah.
considered.
Cool thing is you actually don't have any
continuous.
no
I have
continuous.
nothing.
Yep. So that's pretty neat.
Only one of those Icarus attacks was a continuous trap.
If
That would be
only.
nice, but-
If only.
Yeah. So that's the nice thing. Like it's masterpiece, yes, but it could be infinitely worse.
I will just set 2 cards, and I will end my turn. Alex, go ahead.
See, case in point, right? If this is anything, like, I'm just fucked. Like, oh, that actually will help. Pot of Greed.
Fuck you. Yeah, that's good, man. Oh.
Oh my god, this is fun. Okay, let's just go. Yeah, we'll go to battle.
Okay, start step of the battle phase.
Got threatening roar.
I have the roar, and I'm gonna activate
Okay.
one of the paleos here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Cool.
Then we won't do anything. I'll just set a card. I'll pass it over to you.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main.
See, like, this isn't that bad.
This is fair, Yu-Gi-Oh.
I wouldn't say it's fair, but it's not bad. You have 2 Canadias, 3 Dinomicious minimum. So, like, you've got answers.
I'll set a card, and yeah, I'll just pass it.
3rd threatening roar. I'll draw. Just keep it going. Battle.
Start step of battle.
got it.
I got Dinomicious here.
Oh, it's Dinomicious. Okay.
Well, is that going to resolve? Because it pitches for effect.
Pitches for effect, yeah. It's going to resolve.
Okay,
You're
so
fine.
I will pitch the snow out of my hand here, and I'll banish, of course, the masterpiece.
Are you chaining a Paleo
I
to
am,
this
yes.
as well? Okay. So, yeah. So that's fine. So that'll all resolve. So Masterpiece is no longer of this earth. He is banished. See? You did it, Gage.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
I did it. I can't believe I outed him, bro.
Congratulations. You should feel so proud of yourself. So then on the summon of your Olenoids, I'm going to Torrential.
Yep.
You want to chain a Paleo?
No, don't want to do that. That's fine. TT is okay.
Yeah. I just want to get him out of here. So get those banished. It's the Luna. Okay, so you have Snow and... Oh, no, Snow's gone already. So you have another card I don't know about.
Well,
that.
Snow's
Okay.
not technically ever gone, really, is it?
Yeah, it's always going to be coming back to do its work. Main 2, I think I'm sitting pretty. I'll just pass. Go ahead.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main. I'll set a card, and I will normal summon Luna.
Sure.
No effect on Luna. I've already gone through all the targets.
That's fine.
I'll go battle, and I'll Pokey for 18-5.
1850. I'll take it.
Your move.
Let's draw. Anything standby?
Nope, you're good.
Main 1, I'm going to activate Black Whirlwind.
Ooh. 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 That's okay. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. Okay.
I'm going to bring out Sirocco.
That's a really good one. Yes, that is fine.
Trigger Black Whirlwind.
Sure.
So we'll go digging. 1 back row. I don't know if I'm too afraid. I'm kind of afraid. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we'll get Shura. Go battle.
Sure.
I will attempt to hit Luna.
Okay, funny thing is, you probably play more than one Sirocco for sure. Start step of the battle phase, I will activate Luna on the Sirocco.
Sure, that's fine.
Bounce them both back? Awesome, okay.
Yep, both get bounced. Second main, I'll just pass it to you.
Okay, we'll draw for turn.
Sure.
Stand by main. I will just set a card, and then Alex, it's your turn.
Just setting. Probably still has Luna. I'll draw. Stand by good?
You're good.
What would you set? Could just want to save Luna. It could be like one of your frogs. Let's find out. I'll run out Shura, trigger Black Whirlwind.
That's fine.
Okay. With the Shura, I will grab a Bora.
Yep.
And let's go ahead and bring out the Bora. Let's get a little bit aggressive.
Bora's okay.
We'll go to battle. I will hit with Shura.
Okay, I'm going to activate Fairy Tale Snow.
Banish for cost.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
And I have the DD Crow.
Okay. I am going to chain Snow again.
He's got more in there. We'll force that out.
Let me banish for cost here, and then you can decide.
Yeah, you can banish for cost.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then
That's a tough one.
yeah, it is a tough one. I have to get rid of one of the Paleos. I'll get rid of the
Yeah.
Sure, no problem.
Sure. Okay, that's fine.
Resolve?
So
Cool.
we made you use your whole graveyard, but it resolves.
Dope.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna bring up the Snow, and then the Snow is gonna
And
flip
you're
up the Shura.
Okay, so Shura will get set to defense. Then, yeah, we'll ram into the set.
That's fine. It's Dupe Frog.
Is due. Okay, so I'll take 300.
Sure.
Second main, I'll just pass there. Go
Okay.
ahead, buddy.
During the end phase, I'll activate Phantom Knights of Lost Vambrace on your Bora.
Sure. So
Yeah.
it's going to go down to 11.
Yeah, and I'm gonna chain.
Well, till the end.
Yeah, so it's not gonna
So I
matter.
guess it really doesn't matter that much.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna get my Dynamism.
Actually, so then you're chaining the Paleo then too?
Yes.
I'm going to chain Maxi then.
Ooh, you get 2 cards out of that. I don't.
I'll
have a
get 2
response, so
cards
that's
off
fine.
of it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So 1 off the Dynamicious, 1 off of the Vambrace.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You may continue.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main phase here. First things first, I am going to throw all 3 of these bad boys on top of each other.
Bring out the big boy.
Yep, respecting the extra monster zone again, baby.
Fair.
Enamel Icarus.
He's here.
He is here, and he's going to go right here.
Yep.
I guess I will activate the Enamel-Karis, and I am not going to lose to Cimoooooooo today, so I'm going to pop Bora.
Sure, that's understandable.
I will normal summon Fairy Tale Luna.
Okay.
And then check this out. I'm going to get you on a lock here. I'm going to activate Dimensional Fissure.
Ooh, gross.
Do you know this interaction?
Okay. I do not,
So
but go ahead and explain it.
Yeah, so if you read Luna, you have to send a monster from your deck or extra deck with the same name. So any of your Blackwings and stuff, they would be cool. But the thing is, you can't send from to Graveyard with Dimensional Fissure. So it's forcibly going to bounce back whatever you want to put out.
Okay, sure.
All right, I'll go Battle Phase. I will attack. How much defense does it sure have? 12?
1,200.
All right,
Yep.
punch over it.
Okay, so that goes. It
And
gets
it gets
banished. I had no Shures left anyway, so that didn't even matter.
I'll poke you for
So I'll
24
take-
and then 18.5 here.
Sure, okay.
Dope. All right, man, your turn.
We'll draw. So then if you use the effect...
Yeah, if I Luna
You
bounce,
still-
if I Luna bounce, you're not going to be able to trigger Black Whirlwind. Is that what you're asking?
No, I knew that. But what I was asking is if... So Luna still goes back to hand.
Yeah.
It just, I can't... There's no way for me to actually
there's no way
fulfill
for you to
the-
negate the effect, so you just have to let it resolve.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Blizzard. Activate Blizzard.
Are you activating Black Whirlwind or no?
No.
Don't think I'm actually worried about what you summon here. That's fine.
Okay. So with Blizzard, let's go ahead and grab back. I guess we'll just grab back Gale.
Okay.
Anything?
Well, you're scaring me if you're asking I have anything. Are you really going to have like the second masterpiece on me or something like that? No, this is fine.
Okay. I'll go to battle.
What are you doing? Yeah, that's fine.
I'll attack.
Into what?
The Nyhmnim.
Nice Cimoooooooo, idiot. I'll Luna lock you. I'll put it back.
Okay. So this goes to banish.
No, it goes to your hand.
Oh, it goes to my hand. Right. I'm thinking for some reason that I can't send it to grave to fulfill the
No.
lock.
You just
Gotcha.
can't send another copy of Blizzard from your deck to your grave.
Right, to be able to make it. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. That's fine. You can go.
Okay, sure. I'll draw.
Yep.
Standby phase, main phase.
Yep.
I'll bring back out the Luna.
Sure.
I will set a card, and I'll go to battle.
Sure.
I'll attack over with your snow. Here.
I'm dead. I'm just
I was
messing
just
with you
messing
the whole
around there, bro.
time.
Man, dude. I can't Cimoooooooo me. Did you have the Cimoooooooo, though?
I had 3 Kaloots in my
What
hand.
the hell? Oh, man, dude. That would have been a nightmare.
I was looking for the opening. It wouldn't have killed you, but it would have been very funny.
I'd hate to relive that moment, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, I bet you would have. Gage, I gotta say, for a 2015 deck versus a 2008 deck, that actually was a pretty good game one. If I'm being honest.
that was a lot of fun, dude. I don't know. It was close too. You had like 6 cards in hand. I'm surprised you couldn't do anything with it.
I had a lot. It was just all monsters. It was like triple Cimoooooooo, DD Crow. You saw the Maxi too, and I kind of am regretting not having double Sirocco because being able to negate that Luna may have actually made a difference in how that game would have ended up.
It would have mattered, baby. Yeah.
It is what it is. I will go first because I would like to set up at least a little bit before you get the chance to. Good luck, buddy.
Good luck, Duelist.
See if I regret this. Already regretting this. Fantastic. Okay. Wow. What am I going to do? Well, I know you're playing Dimensional Fissure if you kept it in, so I should probably do this now. I'm going to discard Gravekeeper's Commandant to the graveyard.
Yo! That is fine.
I'm going to get this Necro Valley.
Sure.
We'll fire this now, I guess, and I'm just going to pass.
All right, I'll draw for turn. Standby
Oh,
phase,
good.
main phase.
Yep.
Normal summon, Fairy Tale Luna. And I'll activate
Sure.
the effect.
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to pick up another Fairy Tale Luna with that.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm going to go battle phase. I'm going to poke you directly for 18.5.
18.5 sounds good to me.
So I'm going to set 2. It is up to you.
I will draw. Ending standby.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, we'll go to main 1. How do we want to deal with Luna? Let's go ahead and normal summon Gale. Is that
Okay.
fine?
Normal summon Gale is fine, yeah?
Use the effect, have Luna.
Okay, no problem.
Let's go to battle.
Start step of battle.
Got Threatening Roar.
Threatening row.
There it is. There it is. Yep. Okay. Second main then. I think. Fantastic. I think I'll just pass. Go ahead.
Dope. I will draw for turn. Standby, main. All right, well, let's have some fun. Alex, I am going to give you a Jizukiru, the Star Destroyer
Thank
Kaiju.
you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
No problem. And then I'm gonna take it back.
Yep.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna summon back that Luna again, and I'm gonna activate the
That's
effect.
fine. Sure. This lock is so gross.
It's so good, actually. It's really, really good.
It's really good.
I'm gonna add the third Luna from deck to hand here.
That's fine.
18.5. Let's get it.
We'll take it.
Main 2. Set. It's up to you.
We'll draw. That's not bad. I'm going to activate Black Whirlwind.
Black Whirlwind is fine.
I'm going to normal summon Kalute.
Yes, that's fine.
Activate Whirlwind.
That is going to be okay. Yep.
With that, I will grab a Blizzard. Oh, I lied. No, I'm not.
Wait, why? You had him in hand?
Not adding that to hand. Okay. That's not going to work how I thought it would. That's fine. In that case, then, if I don't attack you, you just lock me. If I attack you, that's a predicament. Yeah, I'm just going to pass, buddy. Go ahead.
All right. During the end phase here, I think I'm going to activate Morella.
Sure.
Okay, I'm just going to thin the deck by 1 here.
That's fine.
I'll pull out a Canadia.
It's all good.
All right. Draw for turn.
Yep.
Stand by main. Same kind of deal. You can take my Jizakir.
And the Kalute's gone.
Yep, and I'm going to bounce him back. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Dope. Oop. Summon Luna.
We'll take it.
Well, I'm not going to battle phase yet. Calm down.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up Snow.
Pick up your Snow.
I will set a card. Dude, I got a stacked hand against you, bro. This is actually spooky.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Battle phase 18-5.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yep, your move.
Something? Oh, I mean, that's something, but it's not what I want. Oh my god. Okay, we can try this. I'll set one, and
Okay.
I'll set one, and I'll pass it over.
Okay. I will draw. Standby phase, main phase.
Same as before? Actually, let me think here.
Well, yeah, because I'm thinking if you got like an Icarus attack, you kind of got to use it now.
Yeah, I do. I'm actually going to max C.
Oh, Maxi? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Whatever. Yeah, that's fine. All right, same kind of deal. Jizzy.
Yep. So I draw.
Yep.
There goes my DD Crow.
Oh, man. The bluff. Luna.
Luna's
This time,
here.
no search off the Luna.
Out of targets.
18-5.
We'll take it.
Still in battle phase?
Sure. As I say, can you close it out now?
You know what? We'll play it slow. We'll play it safe. Go ahead, your turn. Well, I have 7 in hand, so I got to discard 1.
You have 7 in hand. Yeah, you actually have to get rid of 1.
See you, Luna. All right.
All right. I mean, that's fine. Got me under this lock anyway. I'm going to Twin Twister end phase. Pop your back row.
Okay, that is fine. Sure.
Okay. Threatening Roar. That actually could matter. The other Paleo doesn't matter at all at this point. Draw. Main 1. Let's bring out a Bora. Trigger Black Whirlwind.
Sure.
Let's get a... Oh, man. The Luna bounce thing is just so good.
It is. It's
It's
devastating.
like, you don't even have to, like, do anything else. It's like, that's just good enough. Yeah, well, I guess I'll just get Kalute here.
Okay.
Go to battle. We'll hit.
That's fine. You want to damage step Kalute?
Nope.
What?
Yeah, of course I'm going to Kalute.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, all right, way to throw. All right, cool. So you're at 31 to my 18-5. What? Oh,
Yeah.
that's like 1250, I think.
1250, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. Yep.
Yeah, I kind of have to without that. Not like it matters. You have another Luna and Kaiju, so, like,
Right.
go ahead.
Draw. Stand
Yep.
by main.
Yep, let's see it.
Dark hole.
Oh, that works too. Okay, so I'm
Yep.
just dead.
Yep, you're dead. Good game.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so if I had like Necro Valley in like the first game, like, so that's what I was thinking, right? So the whole plan was, I didn't know 100%
Did you main it?
if you were going to stay on Paleo. What's that?
Did you main it or did you side Necro Valley?
No, I sided it because I wasn't convinced you were going to stay Paleo. I knew it was still a really good option in Master Rule 4, but I didn't know if you were going to try to switch it up completely. So I opted to side it in case you played something just else completely different, because it does hurt me a little bit, which I did side out my Blizzards because I played Necro Valley, because Blizzard just does literally nothing when I have this card up. But it's the only bad card in Blackwing for it, so I figure it's worth like the risk. And so that's where I wanted to at least get another monster just so I had something to kind of like put up in the face of Luna, but it just didn't matter. So what I was thinking is the way that first game went, if I actually had like just some of the sideboard in, I actually felt like that could have gone my way. And my opening hand was just atrocious. It was
not good, bro.
Gale, Kalute, Max C, DD Crow, and I think the Gravekeeper Commandant to get the Necro Valley. And like, that's it. I just had no way to put any sort of pressure. And the fact that you were able to establish Luna first before I could do anything was just I mean, that was just the end of the game right there. Because I mean, Blackwing is not a deck that can establish monsters on the field very easily. I could have grabbed Gale off of the Bora, but then that wouldn't have even mattered, because then you could have just still Kaiju'd over something, went Luna, attack into Gale, and then just bounced both back anyway. So like, this lock is just gross.
No,
and,
this lock is just
you know,
it's very, very unfair too. And I had the Gamma Seal and the Jizakira in hand. I didn't know if you sided into Gamma Seal to maybe like counteract. So I kept giving you Jizakira. I was like, they're for sure you didn't put one of those in there.
I mean, that's understandable. That's understandable.
Yeah, but like,
no, I didn't side him in though, because against your deck, like, Paleos don't really do anything, or Kaijus don't really do anything.
Yeah, Coder actually should showed me this lock with DeFi, which I drew for turn there, and I thought that was really, really cool. Like
That's
the lock
gross.
with DeFi, the fact you can't respond at all is so powerful too.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so my game plan going in was try to set up behind some cards, because like Icarus attack is pretty decent against your deck specifically because you have all the protection from monster effects, but Icarus can actually kill off everything, and because it tributes for cost, you can't like Dinomishus or like do any like shenanigans to like stop that from happening. Yeah, you get a paleo off of it, but to be able to stop you from like Anomaly Kerosing or Opabiniaing or just being able to make those plays from the start, it's actually a pretty good piece of removal. And also Black Whirlwind's a continuous spell, and I figured that with Masterpiece was just really funny. So I just had a bunch of continuous traps in there as well, but you just honestly didn't even get to see any
What were the
of
continuous
them.
traps you ended up playing?
Fiendish Chain. I was on Summon Limit. I had Goes and Match on the side in case you played something different. Like I said, I wasn't convinced you were going to go on Paleo, but I had the sideboard very heavily prepared for it. I sideboarded in like 12 cards against it, and I saw a few of them, but I didn't see the actual like monsters in my deck, which have made things a little bit easier. But I think the Luna, honestly, was like what just dominated the whole time.
Yeah,
Luna
Luna
plus
was
Kaiju, like that was just going to take
so
over
good,
the game.
so good. Yeah, I was very pleased with how this worked out too. Just plugging the little Luna engine in there, and I'm also thinking about it now that this engine is actually a real thing for me because I have 3 Luna. Oh, what did you get on your wheel today? Speaking of Luna,
I got the tournament packs or the OTS packs rather.
So you
Nothing
ended
crazy.
up picking them. Yeah, you picked up the OTS packs.
Yeah, I ended up picking those, and yeah, it was not really anything actually.
No.
I got like a lot of like almost all 3 packs. 2 of the 3 cards were the same in like all 3 packs.
Wow,
so it was like
that's bad.
Ab-Zero and Ram almost like every
Yo,
time.
Ab-Zero, bro, Ab-Zero.
If only. Right?
Funny thing is, there was already a reprint for Luna in this OTS pack. I was so funny.
Oh, really? So did you get one?
I got one. Yeah, I got one in the pack too, but I already had 3. So I was like, I was very confused. I didn't realize that this card got a reprint that quickly. But
right.
Yeah.
No, I was at a bit of a loss for what to play today because you had the better Paleo deck, so I didn't want to go toe-to-toe Paleo if you did run it again. Dino Mist and Ignite are kind of off the table in Master Rule 4 unless I'm just going to pen summon one guy and like pass because we don't have Link monsters. Like, what the hell am I going to be able to summon? We don't get anything else good till later. I think we get like Electromite in Extreme Force, but that's a secret, so like good luck with that. And so, I was trying to just think of like what else, and I just figured I'd give this a shot because, it was a little shell for Masterpiece, I guess. But to be fair, I guess I could throw, continuous traps in any deck and it's a shell for Masterpiece. But yeah, it just didn't end up working. I have to go back to the drawing board, figure out something else. I was really hopeful after that game 1 and it just fell apart very, very quickly.
Yeah, no, so this deck, I kind of built it together, like if you did decide to play a deck with Masterpiece. I wasn't going to doubt you were with the new Master Rule 2. I figured you'd try to yam it in something.
Oh, sure.
This deck in particular, the build gives me an out in either one of the ways. So I'm not stuck like last game where I was like, I only have Dark Hole out this card. I have legitimate outs for all types of versions, plus the Kaijus in the main deck. I also think the Kaijus in the main deck, if you played Paleo or something, and you just ended on like Opabinia or Namalacaris, and I just give you the Kaiju, like that's strong too. So I felt like this version was really, really well rounded. I was really happy with how this performed.
Oh no, absolutely. Like this just was humming along like a very efficient engine and deck should be, where mine was just like a gobbled together mess. My thinking was I wanted to play a deck because I knew you were going to probably play a bunch of Kaijus regardless of what deck you were playing. So my idea was to go wide and win a deck that plays a bunch of monsters on the field. So like Blackwing, you get Shura, you special Bora, you special Gale, you get a bunch of threats. And so then one Kaiju is cool, but it doesn't really do anything to stop everything else I throw at you. And so I tried to pick like a very aggressive deck in that respect. And Pendulum did that, but now that we're in Master Rule 4, I can't do that anymore. So, I wanted to just try something and it did not work. So I'll have to, go back to the drawing board for next week and figure out something actually just like, decent. But it was a fun throwback. I almost got to triple Kalute you, which would have been funny.
Oh,
I still lost the game.
Good thing I kept it at bay, dude. How the game's progressed, bro.
But next set, though, we got some other good cards coming. We got, what is it? Circuit Break, I believe?
Yeah, Circuit Break is evenly matched. Borreload Dragon.
Did you get a Firewall Gauge?
I did not, Alex. I did not.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
What did you
You've
get?
had, like, luck with getting very insane cards in pulls, so I wanted to make sure. I didn't get anything good. I got a couple. I think I got, like, a Trickstar Light Stage was, like, my highlight. I did get 3 back to the front, which is...
that card's very good.
Revival.
Yes, that card's very good.
It's a very good card, but not when you're playing fucking Paleo. It's not.
Yeah. So I ended up getting some weird secret rares, bro. I got 2 Reincarnation. I was like, yo, man, Alex would be losing with the Trickstars, bro. Yeah, not when you don't have any Candinas or anything else to pair with it, no light stages. I got 2 World Chalice Guard Dragon, the level 1 that works with like
I think I got 1 Lee. I think I got 1 Lee.
So I'm thinking
Yeah.
like later when Ib comes out, like that card's really good. And then I also got a Lumina
Yeah.
Twilight Sworn Shaman. It was a weird set, bro.
Yeah, it's weird how there wasn't, for being like a debut set for a new new summoning mechanic. It just kind of fell a bit flat, right? It was fine, nothing like too ridiculous, but I guess that happens, you know. And we'll pick it up. There's a lot more exciting sets coming in the future, and we got to see the first ever use of the extra monster zone, but that's not going anywhere for quite a while.
We didn't see any Link monsters, but I did have one at the ready, dude. I almost punched you with this M duck, dude. You ever see this card?
You had an M duck. I have one. Yep, I know M duck. I never really figured there was a point to play this right now, but I'm fair. Paleo, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, I could have punished you major with it. You had a Gale in the one zone. I was like, oh, I'm gonna catastrophe it, bro. It's over. Like,
you could have, yeah, for real. I pulled 3 Mrs. Radiant, which was cool.
Oh my god, yeah, okay.
I need an Earth-focused deck to use it, and that I don't think I have access to.
Not yet, at least.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. Tune in next week for Circuit Break. It has double Helix in it. God, we can't play Spiral.
Oh, man, sad, you wish.
I wish. That would be the perfect deck to bring to Master Rule for, but it is what it is. We have to shout the patrons as always. So big shout out to Shout1317, Moto, Sean Alling Jr., at Gayoka, Cameron Smith, Tim00x3, at Iron Fake, Bodie Starkey, and Musa, Michael Dente, Part 2, Dan the Man, Hoban, Secret Guy, Ole, Mystic Walk, Sylvia Wild, Strayconic, Dollywop, Logan Thomas, Peter Gregory, Thomas Nelson, Cole T, Jordan Coons, Calvin, Iron Bladesman, Pure Ace, Jesse, what's your Nerdgasm, Brother Paul, Chris Hood, I want to suck MBT's toes. That's a very fun one. Lumpy, Nehru Celeste, David Lee, Rockley 325, Yusuf Ass 105, Lane Rogers, Silent Agent 216, I Sighting Gren Maju and Salad, Skyrose, Dylan Hunter, Brett Havey, John 2 Based, Apathy Astro, Brody Eastwood, Dace Zero, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Give Me Speedroid or Give Me Death, MBT's Hard Leg, TC Gaming, and Matthew Brady. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you in Circuit Break.